Hey guys, how you doing? As you come in, please smash the like button. That would be really helpful in these final days slash hours of 2023. How you doing, guys? Where are you coming in from? And we've got 3 people so far, which is really nice. Please let me know where you're coming in from and say hello. Okay, just wait for us to get started. Just change some settings on my PC here. Okay. So what do we got? Well, 2 people. Oh my goodness, what's happening? Okay, maybe everyone's busy with year-end preparations, but we're back up to 3. All right. So I thought what we'd do today is maybe have a chat about things that have happened for you in 2023 regarding non-scale victories, things like that. And also, if we could have a chat about any questions you might have for me, any questions about carnivore, any questions about Japan, anything at all, about the Wagyu beef that I had for lunch yesterday, which was delicious, anything at all. Okay, so we've got Vince. Howdy, Dave from Mississippi. Thanks for coming in, Vince. And we've got I love pineapples too. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. And Gig, how you doing? Good to see you. And we've got Michael Kern coming in from Utah. How you doing, Michael? Okay, we've got 22 people in. So what have your non-scale victories been this year? What are you most happy about? What's the best thing that's happened to you this year as far as a result of carnivore? Or maybe it's not about carnivore, maybe it's about something else. Um, excuse me one moment. Just getting over a cold, so occasionally I have to mute myself to do a little bit of a cough. Okay, so we've got Sandra coming in from Western Australia. How you doing, Sandra? And we've got Keto Simple. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too. We've got Mike Shaw TV. How you doing, Mike? Happy New Year to you. Sue's here. How you doing, Sue, from Indiana? Okay, nice to have you all in. We've got Richard coming in from Copper Hill, Tennessee. How you doing, Richard? And Vince Scully. My dog loves my carnivore diet, sharing a pot roast with her. Very nice. Nice. Okay. Um, so from my birthday cake the other day, the Wagyu beef that I had the other day when I cooked that up, my daughter ended up having half of that for breakfast, and then following that up with bacon. So I think she's taking some carnivore cues from me. And there was a little offcut of kind of gristly fat that I took from that, and I gave it to the cat, and the cat was doing head spins. It was she was so happy with with that piece of gristly fatty meat. So Ruth, good evening from mid Michigan. How you doing, Ruth? Where are we? Woo. And Sandra, getting chronic kidney disease crossed off my care plan and my statin lowered by 80%. Nice. That's awesome. Okay, no insanity. Renee. Hey everyone. How you doing, Renee? Okay. And we've got Pragmatic Carnivore coming in from the high plains of Texas. How you doing, Pragmatic Carnivore? Okay. What else? We've got Wicked Stitches. My cat won't touch beef. Yeah, mine tends to be a little bit picky. She's more inclined, like fish and chicken. She's much happier that way. But yeah, I've never seen her go that crazy about red meat before. Um, okay. Sue is in northern Indiana near South Bend. Okay. Abby, hi Dave. I'm 3 months into carnivore, and one of my biggest improvements is that I can sleep through the night without getting up to use the bathroom. That's awesome. That's nothing worse than interrupted sleep because of needing to go to the bathroom. That's awesome. Okay. And Renee says, I love pineapples too. Okay, nice. All right. So, any questions, guys? Any other non-scale victories that I'd love to put up on screen and share with everyone? So, that said, I should probably talk about mine, and I haven't had a good think about this. So, I think I noticed most of the changes in 2022. So in that first 3 or 4 months that I was doing carnivore, that's when I noticed most of things like the arthritis going away, the stroke symptoms improving, that kind of thing. Um, I I think there's a few things that I've discovered this year, and I think the biggest one would have to be the biggest one that's had a positive impact on my life, my day to day, would have to be the realizing that I'm not mouth breathing anymore. And that said, I've had a cold for the last week or so, so that's kind of reversed a little bit. But that's just due to being blocked up. But the biggest thing, life improvement I've noticed over the last year has been not doing that mouth breathing anymore. So that's been a really good thing for me. The secondarily, I think it would be realizing that, my hair's coming back. Um, not as fast as I'd like it to, but and not as much in the front as I'd like it to, but it's never been there in the front anyway. So okay, so where are we? Let's have a look at what some comments that have come through. Okay, I'm 7 months into very strict on eating carnivore, and I've been low energy. Um, Interesting. If you're low energy, I mean, I'd love to hear what other people think. The first thing I'd be thinking is you need more fat, but I'd like to open that up to everyone else. What do you think I Love Pineapples should do? Being on carnivore 7 months and still low energy. Um, okay, Sandra, my cat is fussy, but she will go nuts for roast chicken. Okay. Mike's biggest non-scale victory was I haven't been sick. I got a job driving my kids to school. One of them had strep. I felt it coming on one night, and the next day I was fine. That's actually interesting that you talk about that. Like, there are times when I felt like, oh no, I've got something coming on, and I'll go to sleep and wake up and go, oh no, well it wasn't. So maybe there's something to that. I'm putting it down to the cholesterol. You know, this is one of the benefits of the cholesterol. I'm just pulling that out of thin air, but I think cholesterol is protecting us. Okay. So Nancy, how you doing? Thanks for coming in from North Carolina. And Limitless Lindy, how you doing? Okay. Totally 11009 fighting off several viruses this month. My grandchildren love to share. Yeah. The kids do love to share, especially when it comes to viruses. Um okay. Hey Mark, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Um let's go down. Let's have a look. Getting stronger, leaner. Okay, here we go. Ruth Cook, getting stronger, leaner, and more flexible at age 57. That's awesome. All right. And we got Janina, 9 months on ketovore, mostly carnivore to address osteoporosis in my lumbar spine. Recent DEXA scan showed stable results in my hips and slight improvement in my lumbar. That's awesome. Fantastic. Congratulations, Janina. Okay. Carnivore for life. Hi, Dave. Only on for a minute. UK started carnivore May 2022, and you're a big influence on my journey. Thanks for all you do. Oh, that's very kind of you to say. Thank you, Carnivore for Life. Where are we? Hey, Beth, how you doing? Okay. Renee, big one for me is oxygen level went from 85 to 95. Not much can beat that for me, not even 90 pounds of weight loss. Yeah, I find again, I mean, I find myself saying this all the time, but most of the carnivores I speak to, they're happy with the weight loss, but most of the other improvements they experience beat the weight loss. The weight loss is just the icing on the cake. Okay. And Mark says no more Ashley and Martin for you. Yeah. So for anyone that maybe doesn't know, Ashley and Martin is or was, I'm not sure if they still exist. They were heavy advertisers on TV as I was growing up, and it was basically where men who are bald could go and have their hair transplanted. And I've actually seen the results of that, and it wasn't much of a transplant. I don't know if they had several options, but um, from my understanding, what it is basically it's a wig taped on your head and then screwed into the hair on the sides of your head. That's all it is, and it doesn't look like real hair. Um, so yeah, no more Ashley Martin for me. Okay. Yoke here from Amsterdam. Hello, all. Non-scale victory waistline minus 20 centimeters. Nice. Okay. Oh, I've missed part of that conversation. Okay. I'm not sure where I've missed that. Sorry. I had that feeling yesterday too. Feeling a sore. Oh, okay. I had that feeling yesterday too. Feeling a sore throat, and today I'm fine. Nice. Yeah. I should read the whole sentence before I decide whether it's something I'm not involved with or I am involved with. Okay. Um, And just a suggestion for having low energy after being on carnivore for 7 months or still, low energy could be a sign of electrolytes being off. Yeah. Okay. And also, I've seen supplementing with iodine recommended to help with low energy. Okay. Jamie asks, does anyone else feel better when they eat eggs in the morning instead of beef? Well, that's an interesting question. I'd love to hear what other people think, but I'm going to tell you what I think. So for me, eggs have become like a replacement for almost like a filler meal. Like I love the taste of eggs. I'm not dissing eggs, but eggs have almost become like a thing for me, like bread or rice would have been back in the regular eating days. And so if I don't have eggs in the morning, I feel like there's something missing from what I'm eating. Of course, I enjoy the beef, but yeah, if there's no eggs there, then it feels like it's lacking a little bit. So yeah, I kind of feel better from that perspective having the eggs. Yeah. So okay, Vince Scully, 14 months carnivore, 100 pounds down, no more diabetes, depression, feel like I'm 20, no meds whatsoever. That's awesome. That's awesome. No more diabetes, depression, or as the medical professionals would say, diabetes in remission, depression in remission. Congratulations. That is awesome, Vince. That really, really good. Okay. And from Gig, thank you so much for the super chats. Hope you have a prosperous, safe, happy, and healthy and happy new year. Cheers. Thank you so much, Gig. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Okay. Where are we now? Oh, this has jumped. Hold on a second. Dun dun dun. All right, here we go. Okay, Deborah. Hi from USA, Iowa. How you doing, Deborah? Dave just said he has hair regrowth, just like Todd. Yeah. Um, yeah, I do have it just here. Just here. Unfortunately, not at the front. Um, okay. Renee says, hubby was sick for 3 weeks. Grandson and I didn't get it. That never happens. He cheats when he's out. Yeah. Um, okay. Yoke, non-scale victory, brain fog gone. Awesome. Nice one. Okay, Mama Cracker, good evening. How you doing? Okay. Wow. Oh, this has jumped again. Okay. Biggest non-scale victory is finding this awesome community. Yeah, the carnivore community is pretty awesome. Yeah, when I started doing this, when I started keto, and then when I found videos by Ken Berry and Sean Baker and decided to go full carnivore, or kind of just fell into doing carnivore, I never thought that I would, the community would be so awesome. So yeah, and as Mike says, best community ever. Yeah. Okay, carnivore for life. Would love to do an interview 2024. By the way, I'm 65, all mental, physical issues gone, and 47 pounds down from 232 pounds. I'd love to have you on. Can you please shoot me an email to realzerocarb@gmail.com, and let's tee something up. I'd love to have you on Carnivore for Life. Okay. Da, da, da. Okay, Christopher. Hello, Dave. 85 weeks and happy with it. Happy New Year. Expecting some cold soon in Romania. Yeah. Um, Christopher, congratulations. 85 weeks is awesome. Thank you also for giving us your testimonial for the red meat does not cause diabetes video. That was great. And yeah, happy New Year to you too. Hey John, how you doing? Good to see you. And Sandra says, yep, thyroid dysfunction can make you feel really low energy. So that's in relation to the 7 months carnivore, still feeling low energy. Hi, Susie, how you doing? Good to see you. Wicked stitches. I'm using my eggs for gravy on everything. Yeah, kind of like that, right? Um, yes, eggs in the morning, sunny side up. Okay. Okay, it's Yoke again. Non-scale victory, discovering before unknown food sensitivities. That's a big thing as well, realizing that stuff you would never have thought of before, that you had a sensitivity to or an allergy to or something like that, and realizing, wow, when I take this out, all these things improve. I no longer have eczema, or I no longer have, excuse me, I no longer have migraines, or I no longer have this or that or the other. Yeah, I mean, for me, this was it this year or last year? This year, I think, was getting the cheese out of my diet. And a big thank you to Kip for issuing that challenge, Carnivore Kip for issuing that challenge to me. That really, I had no idea I would have any sensitivity to cheese at all. And getting that out, I'd lost weight. That last little bit of weight that I needed to get rid of just went like that. So that was awesome. Okay, Corrine, hi from Australia. Have been carnivore for a few months and feeling amazing. Some health issues gone. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. That's awesome, Corrine. Okay. And my biggest non-scale victory is finding a way that eases my anxiety and balances my energy levels. I didn't even know that was possible. That's awesome, Jamie. Yeah, I think we all just get so used to feeling like, well, this is just life. This is just normal life. I just need to put up with this. That it's just astonishing, flooring, amazing. Like when we find out that yeah, there is something better out there for us. So yeah. So guys, I'm at the bottom of the comments here. So do me a favor if you haven't already, smash the like button. Also, pop in any questions you might have for me. And if you're just joining us, please put in your non-scale victories and let us know what's your biggest non-scale victory this year. Jasmine, good evening. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Okay, and Sandra, we've got a question. Sandra asks, Dave, do you think your daughter has seen the life and strength you have gained inspires her to lean into it? We underestimate how canny our kids are. Yeah, I don't know. Initially, sorry. Initially, I thought she was happy watching me do carnivore because, it was one less person she needed to share candy with and stuff. Um, but, I think, yeah, there is probably a thing. There's at least a thing where, with kids when they're learning, repetition is really important, right? Like recently, I've been helping her with her math, and I know that with repetition, she's going to get better and better, like doing the same kind of thing over and over again, but just in slightly different ways and stuff. When she sees that repetition and she can identify patterns, then she's going to get better at it. Right. And I think, like, just in day to day things, like she's watching me every day repeatedly kind of eating the same food and enjoying the same food. And, I obviously look and feel better, and she probably notices that, but I think just the repetition of saying that every day and hearing me say little bits and pieces to her about, well, you shouldn't really eat so much of that and that kind of thing, like you should, stop eating so much bread and things like that. It goes through, and then when her mum's talking to her about stuff regarding ballet and saying, "You've got to really be careful about what you're eating when you're also doing ballet and stuff. You need to keep your energy up and you need to do it in the right way," and things like that. She's also kind of linking those things together. And so, yeah, um, I she's only 7, but, I think, it we often, yeah, I agree. We do underestimate how canny they are. Um, so John, reverse pre-diabetes. I can breathe through my nose for the first time in 30 years. Arthritis is gone, plus about 20 more. That's awesome, John. That is that is really great. Jay Hoggard, biggest victory, going high fat and getting the best sleep of my life, no longer walking around tired. That's great. Awesome. Okay. Totally 1009, 2-year ketovore. Nice. Um, All right. Rita, hands down, my ability to tolerate difficult relatives during the holidays. Nice. But I mean, I would agree that's a big victory, like whether it's tolerating relatives on holidays or tolerating, irritating stuff at work or, that particular person that winds you up in the office, whatever it happens to be. Um, it's much easier to tolerate. It's much easier to step back and go, you know what? I don't actually care about this. This is actually such a small piece of my life. I'm not going to worry about this kind of thing. So yeah, that is a big one, Rita. Um, okay, and we've got TJ. For me, the biggest non-scale victory has been completing a full year of strength training. I feel the best I have for as long as I remember. That's awesome, TJ. Congratulations. Nice work. Um, Okay. Abby, do you know if cutting out dairy can help specifically with joint pain? I noticed my knee hurting after a few days with lots of cheese and sour cream and thinking I probably need to cut it out. I don't know if it specifically can help, but given the situation you described there, Abby, I would be cutting it out. I would be doing like a couple of I would be a month to a couple of months without it and just see how you go. You know, to tell you a story about the joint pain, it comes on very quickly when your body is not happy with something you've eaten. And so when I tried to put that bok choy back into my diet, just added a small amount of bok choy to my breakfast, joint pain came back straight away. I then tried again. I was gonna, I'd seen the Oreo thing with Nick Norwitz about how that works the same way as a statin to lower your LDL. After having an LDL conversation with my doctor, I was thinking, okay, well, what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna go for Oreos or cookies or anything like that. I'm gonna put a sweet potato a day back into my diet and see how my LDL is after a week, 2 weeks of that. 2 days with sweet potatoes, joint pain instantly came back. So it's like, no, just cut it out. So yeah, if you got joint pain after eating something, I would just cut it out for a long period of time. Okay. Um, Recovering foodie. Hi, Dave. Best wishes for a great 2024. Getting rid of my meds, depression, and years of acid reflux are some of the best victories for me on carnivore. That's awesome. Fantastic. Salty Texas Ranger 2023. I discovered carnivore in April, started my journey in May, and I've lost 90 pounds so far and feel 500% better. That is awesome. That's fantastic, Salty Texas Ranger. Nice work. Okay. Um, and just on Abby's question before about the joint pain, Jay is also suggesting joint pain could be oxalate dumping. Yeah. Okay. Susie, my biggest non-scale victory is increase my strength at the gym and muscle growth. That's awesome, Susie. That is really, really good. Congratulations. Excuse me 1 second. Okay, lucky I've got a mute button here. All right. And here we go. Another feedback for Abby from Sandra. Every time I have dairy, I have a rheumatoid spike guaranteed. Yeah. Okay. So Salty Texas Ranger says, I'm now like Kane from Kung Fu, wandering the earth, teaching the huddled masses about the carnivore lifestyle. Nice one. Um, okay, Jamie. Oh my goodness. I used to get so stressed when I do house sitting jobs, but this last Christmas I managed to get through 6 days without having an ASD meltdown and was smiling the last day. That's awesome. Yeah. Yoke here again. Big non-scale victory is being less sensitive to temperature. I always used to get shivers. Ah, okay. That's nice. Congratulations, Yoke. Awesome. Uh, okay. And important point here from John. Also, carnivore is the easiest and healthiest way of eating to feel great and drop weight. So I think one of the things here bears emphasis, right? So we all know, you can feel great on carnivore, you can drop weight, joint pain goes, all of these things get better, and it's healthy, right? You're getting all the nutrition you need. But one of the things that bears repeating is it's the easiest, right? You don't have to do anything difficult. So where's my finger? Easiest. You don't have to do anything difficult. Just get the steak, put the steak in the pan or in the air fryer or wherever you're putting it. I don't know if that's how you meant to hold a steak, but anyway, you put the steak in, you cook it, you eat it, it's done, right? I was watching a video this morning. It was Jonathan from Carnival Muscle reacting to I can't remember the guy's name, but the guy that's a millionaire or billionaire or squillionaire that's trying to lift 120, that guy. And he takes like 120 billion supplements every day and that kind of thing. And he was talking about his super veggie plate and how he loves having this super veggie plate. But it's like when you look at the preparation to put together this basically boiled salad, it's just like it's gonna taste awful. It's got a salt replacement in there, so so you're not having that dangerous salt, and it takes so long to prepare, and it's probably not all that healthy for you because of all the anti-nutrients that are in there. And you know, do you feel great after eating a plate of vegetables? So I think easiest bears mentioning or bears emphasizing. Thanks for that, John. Um, okay. Um, Hi, Dave. Sorry I'm late. Katrina. Hi, Dave. Sorry I'm late to the show. My biggest non-scale victory has been less pain in my joints. That's awesome, Katrina. Congratulations. Yeah, it's that pain in your joints. It can make you feel like you don't want to get out of bed in the morning. You don't want to do anything. You just, yeah, I want to give up. So getting rid of that joint pain is awesome. Yoke again, big non-scale victory, being less sensitive to temperature. When on carbs, I'm shiverish. Yeah. Congratulations on that yoke. Ruth Cook, each time I deviate, my body's negative reaction is more exaggerated. It's that expected, or might I be dealing with something more? I don't know. Like, I feel like when those vegetable situations where I've deviated, I feel like the reaction is kind of severe. It's kind of like my body going, hang on, no, you don't. No, no, no. Stop it. Stop it. So, it's maybe that's a normal thing. Like when you take poison away from your body and then you and your body goes, finally, I can operate normally. And then you go, oh, by the way, here's some poison. And your body goes, hey, no, we're not going back there. Stop it. Maybe it's like an exaggerated reaction just to go, no, 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 we're not doing this again. Okay, let's grumpy old Ben. How you doing, Ben? Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Having my third annual week off ketovore over Christmas, my mouth pleasure has been satisfied, but it's been an excellent reminder how much better my mind and body feel when eating properly. Yeah, I think that's also important. Like one of I often talk about like when you have a cheat or you fall off the wagon or whatever you want to say. Um, I always talk about how you shouldn't beat yourself up because beating yourself up will make it harder for you to get back on track. But one of the other reasons I think it's important, actually falling off the wagon or having a cheat day here or there might actually be a good thing. It's a good reminder to you why you don't want to do this or why you don't want to do this regularly. Because it's just, it takes you right back there, because as much as you can think, oh yeah, those, 1 year ago or 6 months ago, or however long ago it was terrible when I had all this pain in my body. You kind of forget it a little bit. And so, it fades from your memory. So when it comes rushing back, it's like, oh yeah, okay, now I know why this has to be a special occasions only, or never again, or whatever it happens to be for you. So, cheers, Ben. Northern Stitcher, my I never know how to pronounce this. My tinnitus is gone. Reverse type 2 inflammation gone, and too many more to list. That's awesome. Fantastic. Um, inflammation type 2, tinnitus gone. Very, very nice. Vince, dairy was great to get over the sugar carbs in the beginning, became a problem later. Okay, this is a nice one. Keep calm and eat meat. Yeah, that's a really nice one. Courtney Luna, if you haven't checked out her channel yet, you should check out her channel. She has an awesome quote, which is eat meat and question everything. I love that quote. Yeah. That's it. Brian Johnson. Brian Johnson is the person who Jonathan from Carnivore Muscle reviewed today in today's video, and yeah, it was it was so interesting. Just looking at, I love this super veggie bowl, and it's like 40 minutes of preparation for this kind of mush, and you could just cook a steak in 5 minutes, and be done with it and be satiated, be satisfied, be happy. Um, Okay, Mary, thanks for joining. How you doing? Okay, and we've got Darius coming in from Russia. How you doing, Darius? We got Pragmatic Carnivore. Lost 30 pounds since Labor Day, plateauing for a month and a half. Starting 2024 by increasing my protein to 145 grams a day and fat to 100 grams as a minimum. Be great to hear how that goes for you. Um, Lost 30 pounds since Labor Day's plateau for a month. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I'd love to hear how that goes for you, pragmatic carnivore. Um, okay, I love pineapples too. Northern stitch. Oh, okay. How long did you have tinnitus, and how long did it take for it to go away? Happy for you. Okay, my biggest non-scale victory, creative soil. My biggest non-scale victory is that I can remember names and numbers, no more brain fog. Actually, that's a really good point. Yeah. Um, so kind of everyone talks about brain fog, but many people don't talk about what are the some of the specifics. And yeah, I remember I'd be in mid conversation and suddenly forget someone's name. And, it would be like, "What am I gonna do here?" I'd be introducing someone and forget someone's name and be like, "Hey." It's like watching, a moment from The Office or something like that, where it's all like, "Hey, Mary, this is" "Oh, did I drop that over here somewhere?" Or, it was completely changing the subject because you had to somehow yeah, get out of the fact that you'd forgotten their name. Okay, so Texan carnivore, non-scale victories, no joint pain, better sleep, easy meal prep. Nice, easy meal prep. That's as small a thing, health related as that seems. I think it is important because, as I just said, getting it done quickly is important, and also it's helps with your mental health. Because you feel happy quicker, you're satiated quicker, you can get on with the rest of your day. It's all very nice. Okay. Florida, Florida, cooked for family over Christmas. Um, New hope, hope potatoes, chocolate, ice cream, onions. Oh my goodness. And how are now hope potatoes, chocolate? I'm okay. I'm a bit lost with this one. Did you make that over Christmas or that's what you're having now? I'm not sure. Um, okay. Karen, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. And Sandra says, I found tinnitus decrease slowly and had ice cream a couple of days ago and it came back louder than ever. That's really interesting. Wow. Okay. And since stopping the ice cream, is it decreasing? Okay. So Takora, hello from Washington State. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. And Rick, how you doing? And Rick says his non-scale victory. I got to be interviewed by more new carnivores in 2023. That's awesome, Rick. And I guess this is a greeting from Sandra to Rick. Quack quack. Okay. Northern Stitcher had it for at least 5 years. It started off and on. This is tinnitus, then became continual. Took about 6 weeks on carnivore to go away. It's true. Silence is golden. Yes, indeed. Okay. Satiety, biggest non-scale victory, no more snacking, tremendous relief. Yeah, I mean, true satiety is a non-scale victory. It really is. It's when you first start your first few days on whether it's keto, carnivore, whatever it happens to be, um, it can feel a little bit weird because not having that bloat all the time from the carbs can make you kind of feel like you're missing something. You don't feel hungry, but you've got this psychological hole in your stomach that's kind of saying, you should be eating. How come you're not eating? What are you not doing this for? And you don't feel hungry, but yeah, you've got that little nagging thing at the back of your mind going, hang on, this doesn't feel the same as usual and but you get over it pretty quickly. But it's that weirdness at the start where it's like you're in that transition period between the bloat diet and the satiety diet, and it's like, yeah, they're meeting. Um, okay. Oh, when Rick is here, a big quack is too. Nice. Okay. And where I had exactly the opposite happen a couple of months in, and it was like a motorcycle running in me. Oh my goodness. Wow. And we got B Gerino 2. B Gerino 2. Hello from St. Paul, Minnesota. How you doing? B Gerino 2. Thanks for coming in. Okay. Uh I'm probably going to pronounce your name incorrectly. Ale Nuggets. 3 a.m. here in Utrecht, Netherlands, and I'm still awake. And I'm not sure what. I guess that says Happy New Year. So Happy New Year to you too. And I can't plug that into my translator because I can't copy and paste or type that fast enough. So guys, um, any more non-scale victories? Any questions for me? If not, I will head off into the sunset for 2023. I've still got some more videos coming out for 2023, but this will be the last live stream. And Two-Face, Belly Fat, smash the like. Good people, show Dave some New Year love. Yes, please smash the like. Show me some love. Get it happening, guys. Yeah. Okay. BG Reno 2. I like saying your name. BG Reno 2. Not an ideal non-scale victory, but having had food poisoning 3 times in 2023 made me finally stop fiddling with veggies once and for all, throwing them all out and committing to only meat, eggs, fish. So far, so good. Nice. That's awesome. That's really good. Okay, Susie. Happy New Year, Dave. Thank you for all you do for the community. Thank you so much. Okay, Chad. Hey, Dave from Tennessee. How you doing, Chad? Thanks for coming in. Yeah. Okay. So, guys, I'm going to head off and give my voice a little bit of a rest. But let me just read this last one. Northern Stitcher, another victory. Been texting with a friend who has seen a lot of good changes. She is going carnivore. That's awesome. That's awesome. Excellent, Northern Star. Okay. So, guys, thank you for all the Happy New Year messages. Okay. And I will see you live in 2024. But again, I've got a few more 2023 videos coming up. And I've got a cool interview being released today. And if you haven't checked it out yet, please check out my video for a couple of days ago about the 10 steps to guarantee success with carnivore in 2024. Even if you're already on carnivore, I think this is important because you might pick up a few things that you could share with your friends who are just getting started. So, or you could send that video to them. So thanks a lot, guys, and thanks for tuning in. Happy New Year, and see you in 2024. Cheers.